It's a good watch, not crazy as the freak show stuff, okay?
Happy 25
Patriarchy is your body, your choice.
Also get a haircut, Trace, and look in our
will never
lawn.
end abortion. It will only end safe legal access
I
to
like
it.
to fart.
The patriarchy
Also
is
nice
your body,
stream
your
stuff.
choice. Ending abortion will never end abortion. It will only end safe legal access to it. And I think if you ask any of the Republicans who are so loudly shouting pro-life, if they've ever forced a mistress to have an abortion, and I think it will be shockingly alarming how many they do. We are here to advocate for all uterus havers. There are many, many accesses for you to make sure that you are still capable to receive safe and legal abortion.
Tonight, history is unfolding across the United States.
The highest court in the land reversed course on 50 years of federal constitutional rights to an abortion, sending the issue to the states.
Hundreds, if not 1,000 protesters filled 2nd Avenue in downtown Seattle.
I actually was raised Catholic. I went to a Catholic school. My whole family is Christian now, but also my Christian family is pro-choice. I don't think you can bash the entire religion based off of it. There are a lot of pro-choice Christians out there that understand that while they may not personally feel a certain way, they can't tell other people how they can and can't feel. The thing is, if you're going to be debating with a Christian stance, that has to be separate from the government. You can't enforce or impose any sort of religious beliefs. It has to be separate from the state. I mean, that's how the Constitution was formed. Everybody can argue what they want, but that's the bottom line. You have 80% of the population on this side. That's a lot of opportunity for change and hope for the future. Unfortunately, it's just in the wrong hands right now. These justices were appointed so long ago and will stay in power until they die. They were appointed at a different time and a different era where different things were...
Wait, the chat, I don't know what the chat is saying. I don't know what chat is that. I'm not reading this
where
shit.
they no longer are now, and it's no longer the voice of the people either.
History does repeat itself, and it's just unfortunate that we're all here yet again.
What are your thoughts on the Supreme Court?
They can go fuck themselves.
We just talked to some Christians across the street, and they think that the moment conception occurs, a life form has germinated. What are your thoughts on that?
I think that you can believe whatever you believe, but the second it infringes on my body, I don't give a fuck. But if you read other religions and stuff, like in Jewish law, it is required to abort a baby or a fetus if it jeopardizes the life of the mother. So you need to understand that Christianity isn't the end-all, say-all. There are a multitude of different religions, and we need to respect them all. I think it's infuriating that a dead body has more bodily autonomy than me. You cannot force anybody to donate anything in their body, even though it can save somebody's life, and you're forcing me to potentially jeopardize my health and my safety for something that I don't even want. That's not even considered a life in my opinion, and the opinion of a multitude of people.
I think life begins whenever the baby is physically, pushed out of the womb. If I was in the position to where I was pregnant, I would get an abortion. I think this is extremely unfair and just backwards. It honestly just makes me feel...
Wait, post time question mark. I think it's because the girl's like rapid firing. She's like spamming the comms, so it doesn't matter if what her opinion is on what side it's on. I think she's just spamming the comms. Nobody. I don't think anybody fucking.
So many emotions: sad, disgusted, angry, and just disappointed. Women need to protect our bodies, so fuck the Supreme Court. As the world changes and evolves, so do people, and we can't just have the same people in office their entire life. It's just gonna end up being backwards. I think that we should at least, have elections for it.
Dude, it's just fucking disappointing.
Also, Minister, loud and clear. Got it. Yeah, I because for me, some of this shit, I didn't study this or whatever, so I don't put any phones, and none of this shit really connects.
Just have a bunch of old white men
well, I get it. I get
bodies.
I get the whole topic, but all the arguments, it's like I'm trying to get one. There's like 4 new ones. He's like,
that's fucked up.
Are you surprised?
No, fuck no. Why are we surprised nowadays? Our legal system just doesn't seem like it works.
It should not be able to be in the Supreme Court for an unlimited amount of time, and we should be able to have more of a say in who's running our country.
Aren't all other levels elected? So why wouldn't these folks be elected as well, I guess, is where I'm thinking.
Some of these people are 70, 80 years old. Boomer mentality. It's time for a change.
Perhaps even beyond boomer.
Even beyond boomer.
I'm not sure what it's called to be 10 years above boomer. I think it might be called the greatest generation.
Fuck these old men.
Who's your least favorite old man?
Clarence Thomas.
Brett Kavanaugh. Fuck him.
It's my old friend Mads. I'm gonna put a picture on the screen here of me and Mads 10 years ago in the studio. recording some rap music. Mads doesn't really rap anymore. He plays guitar, but he fucking rips it.
Cause I got the coronavirus blues.
Mads, what do you think about what's going on right now?
It's horrendous. It's like super sad. Feel terrible for my mom and all the women, and it's pretty scary what's happening to this country. And yeah, women should have complete control over their own bodies. The government should stay the fuck away. Yeah.
What do you think about the idea that immediately upon conception, an autonomous life exists inside of the womb?
I think it's ridiculous. It's like, to me, it's the same as like saying maybe my semen or a sperm or an egg is like a life. It is eventually, but not immediately.
What do you think about the Supreme Court? Like,
yeah, I think that they don't work to serve the common people. The majority of Americans are actually for women's rights over their own bodies. It's representing political interest of the rich and powerful. We need to abolish the Supreme Court and destroy them. Destroy the institution, destroy capitalism. This entire U.S. government is built on genocide and slavery and lies. They don't care about immigrants or helping poor people or orphans, so it's just a really convenient way to look like they care about people when they don't give a fuck about other people.
Okay, that's a little excessive. I think this is going a little far.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Anything else you want to say, my guy?
Actually, I am a rapper still.
Still rap?
I still rap, yeah.
No fucking way.
Yeah. Yo.
But does it mean they'll replace this with new systems, or just no system and everybody just goes around fucking with Eddie go crazy mode?
Believe that we gotta give the choice back to the women, cause you know they got a voice strapped. That's how we gotta be armed, ready to fight the government and the capitalists. We could do it in one night, make a new system that overthrows, make a revolution, let the people all know, no foes. You know I do this for my bros, we do this for everybody from coast to coast. So put your fist up, I'm one of the illest to kill it, representing all of the children unborn. I represent for them, cause women, they're the ones who decide. Yeah, peace and love to everybody, let's ride.
Damn, Mads, you still rap, my guy. I thought you retired the hip-hop career.
No, I'm getting really into it.
All right,
yeah.
You getting back into it?
Getting really into it.
Back in the day, me and Mads had a song called
while.
Crucial Polarity. I'm going to play it over this song because I believe nobody owns the rights to it. Crucial Polarity, bringing the clarity.
Solidarity.
Change coming through Seattle solidarity. My name is Mads, yeah, you probably heard of me. I wrote a song and my destiny occurred to me.
That's insane, you remember that.
I remember every one of your bars, man. So what brought you guys out here today specifically?
So we actually are invited to a church group in Kent area.
Uh-oh.
We're going there to preach there tomorrow, and we wanted to come experience Seattle tonight.
But you guys are at the location of the Roe v. Wade protest right across the street. How do you guys feel about what happened?
I think it's good that they, outlawed it for sure.
We're glad for anything that would save lives.
I definitely think abortion is murder for sure.
In what way?
Well, you're ending the life of a human. Once conception takes place, the Bible teaches us that, that God says, before I knew thee, I formed thee in the womb. And at that point, life begins. Biologically, it's true that life begins there. Yeah. I think the bottom line is this, is that people are trying to...
Guys, this is not, don't get this wrong, guys. I hope this doesn't get too political or religious, okay? I just feel like a lot of these motherfuckers, a lot of times, they seem to pick and choose what is enforced of the Bible based on their own likings or whatever. So a lot of things they throw it out, whatever the fuck, that's whatever the fuck. And some of the shit, yeah, fuck that shit. Why? That's so weird they're gonna do that. But then it's like if you're gonna be saying, oh dude, the Bible this, the Bible that, then do all of it. I think pick and choosing is just so lame. It's it's just in my opinion, it's just not right. I don't like. So it's like if you're believing something and you want to believe in that, that's cool. That's cool. You can believe in your own stuff, whatever, right? As long as your belief doesn't impede on other people and doesn't go and doesn't whatever the fuck, right? And as long as you're consistent with it. But the problem is that these guys, dude, there's a bunch of shit in the Bible that they don't give a fuck, that they don't do, that they don't believe in, and then some of them, I know, can't fucking do that. It's like, dude,
begins there.
It's just being a hypocrite, Andy.
Yeah, I think the bottom line is this, is that people are trying to find a way to get around the consequences of their actions. And if you're having sexual intercourse, you should expect to potentially have a child. I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a Republican.
Can I ask you what you...
I mean, like what? Dude. Yeah, I don't, dude. I don't need any examples. I mean, fucking, yeah. You don't need examples of people doing that. It's the best. I'm not, dude.
I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican.
Can I ask you what you think about abortion?
I mean, there's no life. There's no life yet. There's no life. Like there's a beating little thing where it's a cell growing. It's not had a life. It doesn't have a life. It doesn't know what a life is. It has no clue what a life is. You think, oh, it moves around, or it blinks its eyes, or it sucks its thumb, something like that, right? That proves that. Okay, but are you going to give more rights to that baby? That's that fetus. You're going to give more rights to that fetus than you are to women, right? And then all the children that are born that end up in the orphanages, that end up with abusive parents, that end up on the streets, that end up all sorts of problems, dropping out of school. We're going to have like
Chad's getting
millions of these kids
holy fuck
in the next 10 to 20 years. Okay, what are they going to do about that? Nothing. They think that that's okay, but that's not okay, right? So I don't understand why they're just being so pig-headed and stupid. I think it's an agenda. It's just a coup. It's a coup. Supreme Court's in the middle of a coup. It shouldn't have the powers it has. You can't pass laws like that without asking the other two branches of government for, do you think this is cool? It's a balance of power that's not been used forever because it's been usurped. It's a coup. It's been going on since, well, I don't know, my boyfriend knows.
Yes.
Mind talking to you guys real quick? So how do you guys feel about the whole Roe v. Wade thing being overturned?
Good. God created all humans, and I believe we should.
Yeah, guys, it's just guys. I'm just asking. Isn't there a thing where like according to the Bible or whatnot, you're not supposed to have an intercourse before marriage or whatnot? Is that something? Is that it's a thing, right? Okay, so why don't people care that much about that then? About a bunch of other shit, right? Huh?
Leave it up to him.
I'm asking. I think there's a bunch. It's kind of like they cannot do. Kind of. I feel like it's like black and white. Okay, yes, forget it.
And not take any.
It's not a mortal sin. I know what that means. Mortal sin. What's a mortal sin? I don't know what that is.
Rights away of the human to live.
So what would you do if you got pregnant in an unwanted situation? Like,
even if I would feel like this is not a good situation, I would like to make the situation as good as possible for the child. Right. That it can be good at the end.
So at what point after conception do you believe that a sperm cell becomes sentient?
Immediately. Right away. I believe the human is started at conception. I believe once it's conceived, the baby has started.
For sure. But I mean, just imagine like something horrible happened to you, you got pregnant, and like you knew you were pregnant as a result of a bad situation. Like, how would you feel about bringing a kid into the world knowing that you didn't want it to be there? I mean,
well, obviously, I'm a Christian. I believe in God, and I believe that God designed it for the woman to have a baby. And in this circumstance, you're talking about a woman that wasn't ready for it or didn't want it. But I still firmly believe that we should not kill the baby.
Even if it was you?
Yes, sir.
Interesting.
Interesting. That was kind of crazy. Okay. Life does not need to be sentient for it to be valuable, right? Question mark. Dude, why asking of all people? You know I have the worst takes. I know what the fuck I'm talking about half the fucking time. Okay. You come in, you ask me elaborate takes. What the fuck do you want from me, motherfucker? I don't even remember what I had for dinner or the lunch. I don't know what fucking time it is, man.